That was powerful magic. How could Adam be mixed up with that? I need to find him. The only clue I have now is Angela's page of scribbles. Which is not a lot to go on. Got another spot on my face. Stop it. Maybe it's just like hair that's like in my mask or something. So it was like he was being summoned in, and then he seemed to intentionally wear this mask artifact in order to fend it off. So I'm wondering if his continued curiosity and jealousy about this occult stuff led to him getting mixed up with crazy relics that got him disappeared, and he's in some other realm. Millmead Down Estate, South London. The atmosphere is really on point in this one.
6 days. Ma's probably maxed out the tape on my answering machine. Hope the bloody lift is fixed.
I love limericks.
Can't believe the old girl made it to Scotland and back in one piece.
I guess it doesn't say limericks, it just says Limerick. Are they referring to like a specific place called Limerick? Resident parking only. Whoa. The tires are on the car. That's not how that works, so. Peace. Jerry and Gino's records and tapes. So this is ours. These are all hints of our vibe. For the Clover, I live Limerick. Wicked Wicca. I say no to nuclear power. I don't have the answers there. I do sometimes wonder. It feels like nuclear power is overall good, but nukes and nuclear energy and nuclear technology is kind of for the worst. And I don't know if it's worth the trade. Greater London Council, Millmead Down Estate. There's a private car park for the residents of Millmead Down Estate. Vehicles and their contents are left at owner's risk. The Millmead Down Estate Authority accepts no responsibility for any theft or damage from vehicles. No unauthorized parking, no ball games, no bicycles, no fly tipping. Only park in numbered bays. No fly tipping. What does that mean?
Home sweet home.
What have they done to our poor sign? I need to survive. If I can't find my apartment, I'll starve. For sale, call Bert. So they have storage near the parking lot, which is why you're not supposed to park there, because you wouldn't be able to access those spots anymore. That would kind of severely reduce the amount of parking that's available, though. High-rise haunts. How this lift in Bradford became permanently out of order. The problem with remote viewing. It just wouldn't stop. I was terrified. Oh, this is the trick. You shine your flashlight over there, and the off light makes it pretty readable. It's hard to turn my hand. Be thinking, well, there's a pill for that. Yo, the cans and trash. Come on, man. The exact same graffiti, now you're just being repetitive. Step it up, bro. Witches out. Rude. How do I know? How does it know what floor to take me to? What? No future. Oh. Oh, floor 10. Well, that's nice. It's a magic elevator. It reads your mind. It takes you to the right floor via teleportation. Not going up there. 2 gates, and there's 1 staircase. Gonna be a pain in the ass to navigate if you have the ability to do so. We take the stairs down to the 90s. Interesting that the elevator is specifically between 2 floors. Might be helpful and efficient in some way for construction. Not great if you're in a wheelchair. Or anyone in your life is in a wheelchair.
We're gonna get rats if the council doesn't clean this up.
Oh geez, yeah. The trash chute's backed up. TV star caught again. Sensational story inside.
Oh, it's been boarded up for months now.
Eviction notice. That door doesn't work. Is this me? It is kind of nice out. Pleasant details. Clean tile. Some plants.
I don't need to be talking to Mrs. Grayson just now.
Oh, it's not us.
She'll have me chatting for an hour if she catches me.
Sounds great. I'm here for the gameplay. 17 hours of talking to Miss Grayson. Well, this one's less backed up. Ah. Yeah, no, that checks out. That's probably me. Of course it is. What are those? Electronics? Seem to be circuit boards and electronics, yeah. Are we a hacker witch? But in the 80s, when computers were very different. Penrose and Hicks investigations. Can I, like, see through it? Oh, I can touch it. What, am I crazy, or does the door seem like it's concave towards us? Like its depth feels trippy. Ma'am, you gotta lock your door. You can't just leave your place available to anyone who manages to navigate the psychic door, the psychic elevator. Dear Edith, well, we made it. The old place, changing a lot, but still work with the Charlie. Been very kind. I do hope that you could make up your difference one day, but you'll do what you want as always. See you soon, Mother. Huh. That's my entire address. And an actual... These are all written out. Notice of rat infestation. You can actually sit here and read these. That's always cool when the text is actually real and not like lorem ipsum or something. Or just blurred nonsense. Very hard to read, though, without the ability to get it closer to my eyes without blurring. And that's my ad for my own company, I take it. There's the message machine. Got some jackets. I apparently left all my lights on the whole time I was gone. Not a great look, ma'am.
Edith? It's your mother. Just popped round to drop off some towels. Rena let me in. I threw out your old ones. Just assumed you were going to replace them anyway, given the state they were in. Love you.
Fuck's sake, Mother. Hell would welcome you.
Hi, Edith. Jason. Listen, can you give me a warning next time you violate the Official Secrets Act? Division head just had me in his office for an hour, blasting me with expletives about a security breach on that island you were asking about.
Expletives?
About that drink.
Civil servants.
This is a message for... That's right. The Penrose and Hicks investigations. This is a notice that your bill has been forwarded to a collection agency. All further bills should be paid to our agents.
Got a thing up there. To guard the entrance, I assume? That's trippy. That's so unnerving to have your mom come into your house and just like invite herself in and then just swap things out. I think you don't need this anymore. I'm gonna throw it out and bring new objects. That's the thing that really upset Stephanie about one of her family members, is that they were known for entering spaces unbidden, messing with things. It starts to really fuck with you, honestly. It's not a thing that you should be doing. It's one thing to, like, leave towels and be like, here's some towels. But don't, like, go like, nope, I know better. I'm throwing out your belongings.
They keep dying. Rena keeps replacing them.
Maybe you should feed them. Instead of watching something die in your house over and over again. It's kind of fucked up. Ooh, a reflection. How accurate, I wonder. Doesn't show me, obviously.
Oh, I told her to keep this junk out of the living room.
So I take it Rena is your roommate. Damien Fields, The Midnight House. Understanding home computers, humankind and symbology. Oh man. I don't think I want to try to read these, but it's cool that they're legible. Even that page back there is different text. 8th of November, 18th of November, there's different text, but you can't even see it. But like, it's clearly different writing. That's cool. William Schaefer. Greener on the Other Side. The Philosophy and Belief Systems of the Afterlife. Demonic Possession and Exorcism. Guess that checks out. Oh. So many little switches to play with. Are you a gamer, ma'am? Oh, I have to use the actual joystick on my joystick. I have a joystick on my controller, and that's what you actually do. God, this would be hard to do in VR without the tactile responses. It's good news that the joystick works, at least, as a joystick. That is, I suppose, the intuitive way to do it for me. Gonna access the whole side of the room I can't. Current hauntings. Keeping it away from me for now. Wizzo. Vodka. Is she my co-investigator?
I think that Curry's old enough to vote.
And they were roommates. Ooh. Combined hallway. Didn't expect that. More stuff hanging everywhere. Is that sage? I don't really know. Whole outside world. Things were a little scuffed outside, but honestly, this is just a really nice apartment. You know, things are rough when I'm constantly, like, looking up to the places that are shown in games to be a little rough. I'm like, oh, that'd be nice. Please, gimme. A big ol' bathroom. A lot of unused space in here. Just the floor space in here. You could do VR in your bathroom. Like, that's a lot of bathroom. Who the fuck has a bathroom they can play VR in? Invasion of the blood-sucking freaks. They want your blood. Do I have a wind chime in here, or is that like a stylized phone in my room?
Sounds like someone wants to chat.
Oh. Oh. Spooky. Is that my mom and dad? There's my brother. Old Halloween costumes, skeleton and witch.
I should probably answer that.
Ooh. Like your spooky statues.
The only thing I'd save from a fire.
Not even your roommate? Just a turntable. I guess they did. You're still using them in the 80s. I'm like, come on, they're gonna still be making those 40, 50 years from now. It's not gonna be hard to find another turntable. Scientific seance. The science behind the curtain of mediumship. Is there really anybody there? Really ruining the atmosphere by walking in here with a flashlight in my own room. Is there like a light switch? Ooh. That's spooky. Evil ghosts. Client and who they're seeking. I don't know why the texture works that way. That's weird. Can't work the washing machine. Someone's trying to find their dead family member because they can't figure out the washing machine. Please return the good ladle. Tittles and kittens. Tittles had kittens. Third attempt. Jude from 32 had twins. Robert's getting married. Dad bought a caravan in Devon. Fourth attempt. The clerks bought a conservatory. Some of these are just people trying to reach out to their loved ones that are dead just to have any kind of conversation with them. My flashlight might be ruining the photography in here. Oh, this is your bathroom. Well, that's a choice. Do I ring it too? Nope.
I speak for those who can talk no longer. I am their vessel. I am their voice.
Ah, hello, Mrs. Chan. How are you today?
Edith, Mrs. Grayson next door, never returned my good ladle. She was only going to keep it for a few days.
Yes, I said I would mention the ladle, and I will. I've just been a bit busy lately, and...
Has anyone been keeping up with the cleaning? The stairs around here are a death trap. Council does nothing. Oh, demon. Keyboard smashing like a bottom. Oh, it's really hard to read. Black, 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 black. It's just noise and the word black over and over again. Doorway? Oh, the black doorway. That's important.
Mrs. Chan? What's wrong?
Oh.
Do not interfere. You cannot save him.
Who are you?
His soul is mine.
New Evil Dead movie. Hi, you doing alright?
Ask about what? Are you all right?
I'll be alright once I have my ladle back. Don't worry about bother me again until you have it. You bothered me.
What the hell was that?
Just like before, the person that was the vessel for the message doesn't seem to remember anything happening. It's been recurring. It's something really adorable about ghosts being a super mundane aspect of life. She's like to hang out with their cool crystal and talk to ghosts, and the ghosts have really mundane requests about their ladles. In a reality where dumb crystal magic is real and not just an annoying thing on the internet that gets in the way of me having to being able to research my geology subjects. Me trying to look up things about quartz and finding out like, the quartz crystal in your chakras. I'm like, shut up, stop making stuff up.
She doesn't like me snooping through her stuff.
Trying to look at the real thing and you're like, the chakras. I'm like, please, I need genuine help. Ew, oh dang, there's no rotating dish in this microwave. Was the 80s like that? Did they live in such pain? Soft margarine. Porridge oats. French cooking, Italian cooking, cooking for your freezer. I thought it was one book 3 times, but no, it's a whole series. Neat. Oh, you're the tech one, aren't you?
Rena, you said you'd keep all your junk out of here.
Edith! I didn't think you'd be back for a few more days. Sorry about the mess. It'll be worth it, though. I promise. How'd it go with old lady Sia, then?
Rena, I saw Adam.
Really?
Well, for a second, then something interrupted Angela's sight.
What, are you sure she wasn't scamming you?
Definitely not. You should have seen it. Something weird is going on, and Adam is involved.
All right. Okay, so what now?
Well, the ritual ended with Angela in a trance, writing all these symbols on a bit of paper. It's all I have to go on, but it's a jumbled mess.
Hey, maybe all my junk can help. This is the new nerve center of Penrose and Hicks investigations. This bad boy can scan, analyze, and categorize every occult symbol, rune, or sigil in the arcane sciences.
Oh, I thought it was an Atari.
Great, but does it actually work, Rena?
My gadgets work fine. You're just heavy-handed. Here.
Damn. Oh!
Rena, we can't have the fire brigade out here again.
No, it's fixable. Can you go into my room and see if there are any working circuit boards left?
It would be funny,
The
though.
pints are on you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sure I left the circuit board on my desk.
So you're the reason why there's all that computer stuff outside. Okay. I really should have suspected this up front, that there's a suspiciously carved out area that I can't go into. And I'm like, oh, that's where the NPC is going to stand and talk to me or later. Because they specifically separate the NPC zones from the player zones. It's very conspicuous when you notice it. Oh, that's funny. They want to give them acting space and kind of control where you stand. Freaks. Invasion of the blood-sucking freaks. They want your blood. I want you.
I'm sure there's a working circuit board on my desk.
I want you so bad. The Forest of Blackmore. Hannah Jones and Scott Grant. But for just a second there, I thought it said Jonah Scott. I'm like, Legoshi? Let's see. A lot of music. Visibly hovering away from the wall. A little conspicuous with that. I wonder if they had like clipping issues with their engine or something. The cabin. The sign said keep out for a reason. Undead reckoning. Grabs you by the throat and doesn't let go. Like a boyfriend you should break up with.
Honestly, nothing scares me. Can't get into horror. Huh. God knows what that does.
Yeah, it's like a radar dish thing. Oop. Understand your computer, a step-by-step guide. Whenever I get too close, it seems to... Yeah, the closer you get, the darker it gets. Like they don't want you to clip, so that when you get too close, they just start fading to black. That's an approach. Oh my goodness. Whenever I see this, I'm like, come on, tidy up. It always feels like a distinctly, like, fictional environment type thing when they're, like, diagonal like that. I'm like, just stack them slightly better, man. But it does look, like, more disheveled and more, like, dynamic than well-organized stuff. So it's like a video game environment trope to have it be messy like that. Itchy? ITCE? ITCE? The Home Learning Magazine for Electronic Computers. Hello. Oh, that's enough of that. It's really just sitting here on a board.
Oh god, I hope she doesn't black out half of London. Again.
It was really just sitting there like a power-up. It's so conspicuous. I like this room, though. God forbid a girl have hobbies. Okay.
Oh, great. Just replace the board with smoke coming off it and close it up.
I don't think I did that right. There it goes.
If this electrocutes me, I will haunt you forever.
That's exciting.
Please one.
Get to be a ghost.
See, nothing to worry about.
Great. What now?
Oh, right. Select scanner from the menu. It's easy, even you can use it.
Thanks for that.
You don't get to play the Luddite and then also play, oh, how dare you treat me like a Luddite. What are we scanning? The drawing? It started off as writing. This paper on scanning surface. Press the scan button to begin analysis. Ooh. Yep, those sure are scribbles. Scan complete, analyzing image. Spirit reading detected. UV scan required. Okay. How do you know how to do that? Oh. Reveal symbols. How the fuck is this happening? How would... This is some ghost hunter nonsense. How is it picking anything out of the pen? It's all pen. Oh, I'm diverging from my lawnmower technique. Now I'm cycling around. I would actually mow the lawn like this sometimes, but it gets increasingly stupid as you get to towards the end, and the curves keep getting smaller. Oh, I did the freaking Power Wash Simulator thing where it auto-completed. Analyzing semantic remnants. Identifying known symbols. No. Incorrect. Oh. Oh, look there was messing up. Unknown symbol detected. There's a triangle in there. Vector reconstruction required. Alright. Does she even know the ghost stuff? How does her program know all this? Send the data over there now. Use the controls to reconstruct the symbol. Why would they be... What, like that? What, are we rotating them? How would she draw a rotationally incorrect symbol on a paper? Wait, in 3D? Ain't no way. Ain't no single way. Oh, 451. It's symbol 0451.
This rune. It was in the vision, floating above the weird box.
Well, now that it's isolated, we can search the grimoire and see what comes up. Hang on. Nettie Burke. Never heard of her. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, great. The ministry has the info we need. Can you ask the guy who gave you info about the island?
By now they'll know what I did. He's probably going to wake up tomorrow to a P-45 in his office plants at the front desk.
Well, there's always...
If you're suggesting Weaver, I'd rather fall down some stairs. Whenever I go over there, he tries to recruit me into his stupid wizard club.
He'll help you if he wants to stay in your mum's good books.
Ugh, fine. Guess I don't have much choice, do I?
Oh. Done with that. Charles Weaver, the Grand Warlock of the Dawngate Coven, a Ministry of Defense liaison, and my mother's boyfriend. The Ministry works with the Covens to hoard magical knowledge. They say it's to keep from falling into the wrong hands, but really, it's about control. I just hope he'll help without making a big deal of it. Weaver Residence, Southwest London.
Hopefully Weaver will have some answers for me.
A nice little car. What? How is it locked? Who there's a padlock on it. So somebody let me in manually with a thing that had to be padlocked? And it's all locked, but no one's here? What? That shows a weird gate for the beginning of this level, for it to make any sense. Huh. Oh, Weaver is fucking loaded.
Ugh, I hate coming here. Just reminds me of the last time I saw Adam.
Uh-huh. Weaver residence 1 year earlier. Oh, it's transition.
Time?
I was having second thoughts about breaking into someone's house.
Oh!
Weaver's been seeing Mum for months now. If they're that serious, I need to know he's not some kind of creep.
He's a grand warlock. He works for the government. He's bound to be some kind of creep.
I just want to make sure he's good enough for her. Are you gonna help or not?
All right, fine. Let's get on with this before he gets back.
Great. Okay, here's the plan. Get in, have a look around, see who this guy really is.
That's not really much of a plan, Adam.
I'll just meet me by the door.
Uh-huh. Okay. That was a cool transition. It was a little confusing because at first glance I thought it was the game switching over into supernatural mode, but it was actually a flashback to a nighttime scene. This guy is fucking rich. Oh my god. What a contrast with the last apartment we saw. What do you even do with this kind of land?
Okay. He's got a fancy security system. Shouldn't be a problem, though. This thing will unlock anything.
He just throws it in the window and breaks it.
Can I give you that? I don't want her mixed up in our mess.
I have my own friends, you know.
Yeah? And just who are you skulking round with these days?
Never you mind.
Rena.
The door will unlock when the light flashes. Have a look around downstairs, see what you can find.
They really distinctly keep us separate. I feel like I'm the most catchable right now. Close that. Alright. Let's left hand this stuff so I can actually use my right hand. The fucking mad spreading in the portrait. You won't believe how much space I can take up.
Weaver really does think highly of himself.
This is a bad sign. I think it's already a red flag. We can go ahead and leave now because we've already proven that he sucks. What do you mean there's locked doors inside his house? We're inside already. Who's locking the random doors in the entryway of their own house? That just sounds like a pain in the ass to navigate. Dear Lord, he's loaded. Okay, I'm not gonna need this, probably. You can hear him stepping around up there. Chained books, England, 17th century. Theological books originally from the chained library of Hereford Cathedral. Leather, iron, and vellum. Alright. Oh, sorry, paranoia. Is my thing working? Okay. I hate it's so stressful not being able to glance over at your recording software to see if it's working when you're doing this stuff for hours. Bro, you have a... I was playing itself. You have a museum in your house? 18th century mandolin constructed from spruce, maple, and willow wood with mother of pearl inlay, iron frets, and bone fixings. The bone used in the tuning pins and other elements was said to come from a bard who displeased a rather malicious witch. Oh, it's made of bone. So far, I have counted 35 distinct songs being played. Never plays on the 26th of September, day of Bard's death. Unsure if Spirit of Bard is still conscious in any way, though have noticed it will start to play along with music it hears on the radio. So it'll match it. Can I touch that? Ooh. Oh? That's neat. Hourglass with enchanted rose, hand-blown glass mounted in detailed brass frame on oak plinth. The rose appears to be hermetically sealed in glass case. Maker's mark visible on underside. Warlock Abel Webb. The Wilting Rose, a magical device for street corner charlatans that uses fishing wire and cloth to fool the gullible masses. This example, crafted by preeminent Victorian warlock Abel Webb, is a truly virtuoso piece of enchanting. He has somehow bound the life force of the flower to the sound of the hourglass. Such a shame for his genius to be mistaken for a parlor trick. So there was a trick where people just used cloth and a rope to make you think there was a rose that would wilt and recover. But then this guy made it for real. With his magic. Is it essentially impersonating the trick by making it actually work? I'm probably immediately leaving a lot of evidence that I've been here, which is dangerous. Oh, that thing's spooky. Pyramid of the Lost. Pyramid, carved ivory with intricate geometric designs in relief, encased in an iron cage mounted on a wooden base. Possessed mahogany? Emanates malevolent energy. It's got little trails on its corners. When activated, a surge of energy causes the pyramid to vanish momentarily. Though I have tried many times, I have so far failed to establish where the pyramid goes when it vanishes. By your hand, a life is lost. Oh. Are you saying that when it's activated, it kills somebody? Oop. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I probably just murdered somebody. Going by that note. He's just been repeatedly experimenting with that. Can I touch these in any way? There's no note about those books. I committed murder. Whoa. Oh. It's a sculptula. Mask of Kumagwe. Enchanted mask of essential being carved wooded leather. The mask has been known to open and close by itself. Been known to, yeah, I can see that. It's pretty consistent. Ostracon fragment, tablet fragment, with description of death and resurrection of Osiris and subsequent lord of the underworld. Chupiquaro figurines, standing figurines, earthenware, ceramic, hand of glory, enchanted, desiccated right hand, probably male, mounted on wooden base, fire risk, do not store near flammable objects. Oh, it's got a little, ooh. Ooh. It's, is it light? Yeah, it does. There's the fire risk. That's trippy. I could not be trusted with magical artifacts. Same figurine. There's just two signs for the same thing. Ceramic vases. Ceremonial vases. Ceramic, smooth, undecorated surface showing patina due to age. Not as interesting. That's just an old vase. That's spooky. Rawr. It's getting angry at me. Okay. Hanging scroll. Hand-painted silk kakajiku. Hanging scroll depicting strange fountain with a beetle. That could be a puzzle solution in a level, huh? Reliquary of Saint Fursey. Copper reliquary with detailed metalwork on exterior. Probable lining of consecrated iron. Contents unknown due to suspicious movement. Reportedly used to capture and contain a demon that had possessed a 6-year-old child. All my attempts to open the box so far have failed. Ooh. Ooh. It's getting aggro at me. You've repeatedly tried to open it and it's failed? That's wild. But it's gonna knock your face over. You gotta tie this thing down. You can't be keeping it next to ancient vases from the fucking turn of the year. the part where we started counting again. Bro. These relics are not gonna last. Canopic jars. Stone canopic jars with carved and painted wooden heads depicting the sons of Horus. Imseti, Quebesnoof, Hoppy, and Dumatoph. Decorative tablet. Relief tablet from Tomb of Tutankhamun. It's King Tut. King Tutankhamun. Carved sandstone with gold paint. So it's painted gold. Yep, familiar animals there. Damn, step on me. Ooh. Hi. Ooh, that's a hand and a face. That's spooky. Looks like the cover of that one video game when the face is doing it. It also looks like a vorbelly, if we're being honest. Like this technology, there are furries that would find this an important breakthrough for their simulations. Mirror of trapped souls. Gilded mirror frame contains suspended liquid of unknown origin. Liquid seems to become agitated on proximity with the living. Uh-huh. Sometimes it shows a mouth seemingly at the same time as the hands. Mm-hmm. There's the face. Oh! Ooh. Hello. Yep, that did seem suspiciously interactive. Oh, a teleporter. Huh. The Bridge of Tikal from Mexico. Mayan teleportation mechanism molded jadeite with inlaid jade and hematite stones topped with crystal of unknown origin. A little hard to read in VR when you're like trying to look at the little distant things. They're like slightly out of focus. Him, look at me. Can I grab at the back of it? It's unnerving to notice that he has turned around to look at me. Eerie. Lion. Busk of Sekhmet. Statue of the goddess Sekhmet, carved granodiorite. Retrieved from mortuary complex of Amenhotep III on the Taban West Bank. The Lockswood Grimoire. Mystical grimoire of vellum pages bound in leather of an unidentified source. Ooh. This is gonna backfire at some point, me touching everything in here.